What's that? That's Mauve King?
Niggas feeling marvelous.
You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is.
We really need to talk about this. I just saw some disturbing stuff surface online that might change the way you look at Jay-Z, Diddy, and even Beyoncé forever. We're diving deep into one of the wildest and darkest conspiracies in hip-hop history, the alleged freak-off secret pregnancies and APR cover-up that might have cost a woman her life, y'all. I'm talking about Cathy White, and now new footage is blowing the lid off everything that we ever thought we knew. Now, allegations of freaky threesomes between Jay-Z, Cathy White, and Diddy. Yes, y'all, suppose footage of what? Jaguar Wright claimed in the night Cathy died. And Beyoncé possibly using her pregnancy reveal to distract the public just 2 days before Cathy's sudden death, that too. And to top it all off, there's a track on Beyoncé's new album that might literally be describing Cathy's, and the lyrics are sickening. And now that Jay-Z is being named in lawsuits for allegedly 13-year-old girl with Diddy back in 2000, Cathy's name is resurfacing like a ghost haunting of all of this, and everything is connected. Well, Cathy White knew too much, and some folks are saying that she paid the ultimate price for it. Well, stick around because we're diving deep into hidden tapes, eyewitness claims, and blind items and lyrics that might be confessions in disguise. And the crazy part, it all ties back to a wild party in Vegas, so let's break it all the way down now. Cathy White wasn't just some random chick. In background, she was a respected entertainment publicist working with some big names, including Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Born in Illinois, made her name in NYC, and she knew everybody, including Claudia Jordan and allegedly Diddy himself. But what really put her in danger is what she knew, and what she was effed to say word in the streets is that Cathy had a secret relationship with Jay-Z going all the way back to the early 2000s. Photos from town nightclub in Vegas showed Cathy, Jay, and Diddy partying together like they was besties. So when folks started whispering that Cathy was pregnant and ready to publicly tell all, that's when the clock started ticking. Now, get this, Beyoncé announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy on August 28, 2011 at the VMAs. Then a few days later, Cathy White was dead. They said it was a brain aneurysm. No investigation, no autopsy that was ever shared publicly. She was just gone now, according to journalist Liz Crokin. Cathy was about to tell her story to a tabloid, and 2 weeks before she did, she was dead. Coincidence or cover-up? Let me know in the comments.
Under the impression that she was very strongly considering talking to me and telling me her story about.
But if you thought that Jaguar White was wild before, wait till you hear what she's about to say about this on the Uncensored Truth podcast. She claimed Cathy White was then, and the person who did it, not a man. That's what she said.
White's true killer is going to be unveiled, and it's not a man. And that woman died screaming.
Jaguar said Cathy died screaming and Diddy was in the tape. Yes, a tape, she told him. Show them the tape, Diddy, you got it. Show them the tape, Diddy, you got it. Like she was trying to dare him to leak it, and this implies the whole thing was caught on camera, probably as leverage, off course, as a part of one of their freak-offs. Rituals. Show him the tape, Diddy, you got it. Well, Jaguar didn't stop there, she said. Diddy needs to stop looking for plastic surgeons and new faces because they're going to hang him. And Jay-Z, to her exact words, we going to hang you high. Jay-Z too, we going to
hang you high. Jay-Z too. Beyoncé too.
All that is not some light talk, because folks don't take too kindly when you come up to Queen Bee. But it seems like she's somebody who knows something, and she doesn't seem very scared to say it out loud anymore. But back in 2020, Crazy Days and Nights ran a blind item about an A-list host who believes her friend was killed by a permanent A-plus list rapper. The host, Claudia Jordan, the rapper Jay-Z, the friend, Miss Cathy White Claudia later tried to walk it back on Instagram Live, saying Cathy was never pregnant, and she never mentioned Jay-Z romantically, but people weren't buying it. They said Claudia was just scared of ending up like Cathy and...
I need y'all to stop this rumor that she was pregnant by Jay-Z. She never told me that. I never seen her pregnant. I seen her drinking. We went to Magic Mountain, Six Flags together and was on the rides. These are not things that people that are pregnant by superstars do. No. They try to protect that.
This is the wildest alleged theory of all that. Cathy White was actually Blue Ivy's a biological mother, that Beyoncé faked her pregnancy and used Cathy as a surrogator. A secret mother. This sounds all types of crazy, right? But y'all remember that infamous interview with B's baby bum? Folded like a pancake, right?
So here's Beyonce, and she's walking out, and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down, and okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is.
Lines. Up with the timeline-wise too, Cathy allegedly died just days after giving birth that would match up with Blue Ivy being born on January 7th, 2012. And some say Cathy was about to come forward with the truth, and she was silenced on her new album, Cowboy. Carter B drops a track called Daughter, and the lyrics sound like she's confessing something dark. Body laid out on this filthy floor, your bloodstains on my custom guitar's bathroom. Tendant let me ride in, she was a big fan, I tried to stay cool. But your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress in your black and blue look. What you made me do, y'all? What the hell, some TikToks will swear this is a hidden confession. About Miss Cathy White, the arrogance line, the fan letting. Her and the body on the floor, if that isn't a play-by-play of a jealous freakout that turned deadly, I don't know what his interview...
The song completely illustrates a confession. The lyrics in the song say, your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom couture, bathroom attendant let me right in, she was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do. So fans are speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White killed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is...
But this was just a dropping of a hidden message. What's some next-level Hollywood mind control stuff? But let's be real, a second for a millisecond. Because that lawsuit, the one that blew this whole thing wide open again, was a woman using the alias Jane Doe, who accused both Jay-Z and Dee of anding her when she was just 13 years old. The incident allegedly happened in 2000 after the MTV BMAs. Now Jane Doe said she was lured into a limo outside. The venue told her that she would fit what Diddy was looking for and taken to a party, where she was given a drink, signada, fake NDA, and then passed out. She woke up to Jay-Z and Diddy taking turns assaulting her while another celebrity woman watched, allegedly. Now this is in the official court docs, not just a rumor. And now that the feds are allegedly looking into Jay-Z and Day's connections to a deeper ring, the same one that Jaguar Wright has been screaming about for years, Daz's name has been tied to a black box security, Lou Taylor, Lucian Grange, and even connections to Epstein-level scandals. Now, if Cathy knew about any of this, if she was involved, or worse, pregnant with someone's child, that would explain everything. So let's break down the final week of Cathy's life, mid-August 2011. Cathy is in NYC, reportedly seen meeting with someone from a tabloid. Liz Croyne confirms Cathy reached out about a possible story. August 28, 2011, Beyoncé announces her pregnancy at the BMAs. August 30th, 2011. Cathy is last seen by close friends. September 1st, 2011, news breaks that Cathy White died from a brain aneurysm. So how does a healthy 29-year-old just drop dead with zero health history? That's what never sat right with folks. Aneurysms can be random and tragic, but this seemed off. Jaguar Wright said Cathy died screaming, and Diddy has the tape. Is that what went down between August 30th and September 1st? Is Cathy was taken out. It was surgical, intentional, and fast. We see this footage of Diddy spanking Jay-Z on stage. Well, some say was playful, others think it's an initiation level behavior. One thing's for sure, these two had a weird dynamic. Now, Jaguar claims that these so-called freak-offs happened at Jay-Z's private island with Diddy. Bringing a freak, Cathy allegedly was caught in the loop. There's even buzz of a leaked video showing Diddy, Jay, and Cathy together. Not just at a party, but in the act, and hasn't dropped yet. But folks say it's coming, and if the footage hits the public, it's game over. Well, Jaguar White didn't just point fingers at Jay-Z and Diddy. She went even bigger and better. She said that people behind them, the ones who are really pulling the strings, include names like Clive Davis, Lucian Grant, and Lou Taylor. And these are the gatekeepers. The ones, she says, have been hiding trafficking rings in plain sight. The Jaguar even went as far as to accuse Barack and Michelle Obama of attending Diddy's notorious freak-off.